Morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? Hey, morning, Steel. Uh, Welcome to Thursday. In the mornings are rustic. Hey, check this out. It's a great day. It's going to be a beautiful day. Hey, Whistle Stop Homestead. Good morning. Good morning. That's right. Everyone, please enjoy your day and always don't let nothing or no one steal your joy, ladies and men, and gentlemen. What's up, Steel? Whistle Stop. To the five people that are watching in the background, good morning. Good morning. Get your coffee. Get ready for some great info today. Got a big announcement coming later. Uh, yeah, it's been a long night. Long night. Yesterday, I worked on my well out in the backyard, getting that pump hooked up, getting ready to water my yard. Caught me a mold. Go check that video out. Uh, let's see. Been a busy day yesterday. I just got out of work. Whoa, that's a bad four-letter word. Uh, but yeah, I worked on that pump out there, man. Couldn't get it primed up for nothing. I had to go buy a new check valve on it. We got a check valve, put it on there, prime right up. Yeah. We'll have to build a box or something to keep that insulated for the winter time. I think what it is, I didn't take my shop vac and suck all the water out of it. If I did, the little rubber deal that goes down on it probably got dry, cracked, wouldn't let it prime up. But anyway, I got it running now. So here in about a few minutes, about 30 minutes, I can go plug it up, let the sprinklers run. And so I've got one, two, three. I only got four sprinklers going right now, but usually I got six to eight going. So Whistle Stop, you heading home? Ugh. Let's see. He's headed home. He's headed home. I stopped for breakfast first. Hey, Killer Smile Vlogs. Hello. Good evening to you. Man, I'll tell you what, yesterday was a long day. But I did get my swim pool going. It's crystal clear and it's ready to be swim in. Didn't take long for that dude to warm up either. Have you seen those wake surfers? I haven't yet. Dude. No, I haven't heard of them. Nope, I haven't heard of them. News to me. So I hope everybody, hey, what's up, Chad? Polar Bear. Happy 4th to you. Yeah, that's what I was fixing to say. Happy 4th of July to everybody. Hope you have a great weekend. Uh, our Independence Day is coming up, and man, this weekend, and so be safe and watch out for all the stupid drunks out there that's going to be driving around. If you're going up to the lakes or something like that, please be careful out there because they're going to be out there too. Oh man, the lakes are going to be piled up. So if the wind don't blow and the water, think it's going to be calm, nah, man, they're going to keep that water tore up. Not a good weekend to be on the lake or some parts of the river fishing. That's for sure. It's about it's a boat that makes a wave behind it now. Wave calm. Oh yeah, I've seen the wave. Yeah, the wave makers. Yeah, I've seen those. How is Killer Smile this morning? Me, I'm still trying to get woke up myself. Hey, hold on, what's wrong? Here we go. My cap's all messed up. Oh well. But we got family, friends coming over this weekend because for some reason they decided to have mine and my granddaughter, oldest granddaughter, our birthdays the same day. She was born on my birthday. So we're gonna have birthday parties this weekend. And not mainly for me, but for her, because she turns 13 July 29th. That's when our birthday is. But they want to have it this weekend. I guess everybody's busy around that time. So we're gonna be having some birthday celebrations going. We got the pool going, gonna be barbecuing, got a gigantic water slide for the little kids and everything. And I'm like, well, it's gonna be a busy weekend. Then I think that evening they want to shoot some kind of fireworks, and I told them, you ain't gonna catch me outside. The mosquitoes eat you alive. I'm like, I had my time with that. My kids were little. I ain't doing it anymore. I'll leave that to the next generation. I'll just watch out the window like, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Yeah, my wife's birthday was July 1st, and I've got a brother's July 12th, and then mine's July 29th, and my granddaughter's July 29th. So, best birthday gift I ever got was my granddaughter being born on my birthday. So, and ever since that, her being born, man, the birthday parties have been awesome. Got to go to Chuck E. Cheese twice. Got to do a bunch of stuff I've never done before for a birthday. So it's been awesome. And plus, I think it was what when I was up at the lake, they come up for the weekend and we got to fish and everything. And she caught her first catfish and watched her catch some bluegills. We have birthdays the 16th, 17th, and 19th. Awesome, Chad. That's from them cold, lonely winter months where everybody's up inside, and then all of a sudden, boom, summer babies are born. Oh, mercy, I'll tell you what, I've been so busy since I came home from the lake. It is just, hey, good morning, Mr. Tully. 4 birthdays, 4 days. Awesome. Yeah, I've been so busy to come back from the lake, man. I've had several yards to keep mowed, and they got tall. Mine got tall. Finally got caught up on all them. Got my pool going, clean and filled, and then the sand filter wanted to leak around a couple places. I had to go buy new parts for that. Morning, Dave Bozart, and got that fixed. Got the pump going, don't leak. Pool's crystal clear. Then my sewer line side, it wants to act up, stop up, can't get it unplugged. So I was going to my wits end. I was going to spend quite a bit of money to get that replaced. Then John Order said, you tried that little pipe bladder thing. Well, I went and bought one, $40. Best money I've spent in a long time. I put that dude in there. Boom, 20 minutes, it was clean. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's great. The Incredible Bulk. Good morning. Y'all make sure you got your coffee up. Go in the morning. So got that took care of. I have a ton of pecan wood. I had to split up. Uh-oh. Makes good firewood. It also makes good smoke wood to barbecue with. Let's see. Had to buy parts for my well pump. Got that going. Yards caught up. Oh, I was behind the 8 ball when I come in. I've been busy, man. Busy, busy, busy. So now all I got left is clean up the front up here, a couple more things, not too much. Have all that done, and then relax this weekend. I ain't gonna be doing no fishing this weekend, man. It just, yeah. Hope you have a good day too, Incredible Boat. Uh, Next week I plan on getting out and doing some fishing, but this weekend, nah, ain't paying for me to get out on these roads. There's gonna be enough idiots out there anyway. So be safe driving. Be safe out there fishing. I'm not ashamed to say it. There's a lot of good people out there that's going to do the right thing. There's a lot of idiots out there who want to get out there, drink, drive, and all that other stuff. Oh man, I got 24 pack. I could go get another one, bro. So please be safe this week. Think you need it? Well, I don't really need it. I don't need it. Getting out of the roads. It's going to be dangerous. But on the bright side of it, there's going to be a lot of great fireworks fired off Saturday night. And between now and Saturday night, and it's going to be fun to watch. I love watching fireworks go. Oh, and I think my grandson, he's saying like, "Poopa, we need to fire some fireworks. I want to fire some fireworks off." Good thing I bought a whole big can of mosquito spray. You're gonna need it, boy. Might get my son to bring my huge shop box fan. I got a big box fan, a big one. Get that plugged up, let it blow across there, keep the mosquitoes off of us. It's when I had my welding business, my shop over there. There's a lot of things I did keep, and a couple of them big fans I did keep. I knew I was gonna need them one day. Man, somebody's blowing fireworks at 2 a.m. City life. Wow, you sure that was fireworks or not? What I'm saying, you got a bunch of idiots out there. Like here, like from now until the 4th, you can fire fireworks, but I think 10 o'clock is cutoff time. No more after 10 o'clock, and no more people we got in this town. There still will be some that will shoot them off at 11, 12, 1 o'clock. I'm like, what the heck, man? Y'all think you're above the law or something? Heck no. Hey, Rhonda, fishing for whiskers. Hey, I want to talk to you. So message me later. Well, I tell you what. So, what's everybody's plans for the holiday weekend besides shooting off fireworks? Barbecuing? Hey, we'll be doing that. I barbecued some yesterday. Stonefly. What's up, Stonefly? Good morning. Message sent. All right. Doing nothing but dodging raindrops. Really. Boy, I tell you what, I let my dog out this morning. I seen it. I thought, man, it looks like lightning back over there. Either that or somebody throwing a spotlight up there. I'm going to hit brackish water Sunday. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hey, look at there. Maybe a lot of people be going home Sunday. Won't run into too many people. Uh, let's see. Somebody said spending time with family and friends. That's what I want to be doing. But going Saturday to look at. Oh, what would I miss something here? So far, I said, Dave, Ozzy Raindrops. Going Saturday to look at what? Millennium seats. Oh, them are nice seats, man. Wish I could afford some, man. They're high, but they're nice. Nice seats, comfortable. You ever get those Millennium seats, man? You can afford them and you buy them, you won't want another seat. Man, them things are comfortable. A friend of mine up there where I sat collecting boat, he got some in his, and man, that's when I first sat in one. I thought, wow, these are. Now I can fish out of these out in the boat all day long. Hey, so that's where that gift card comes in. Like, hey, that helps out, don't it? Yeah, I'm glad you won that, buddy. Good way to spend it because Millennium seats are bad to the bone. I think they're the best seats on the market, in my opinion. Unless you got a pontoon and you throw a lazy boy recliner out there. Yeah, that's always been my dream. Have a nice pontoon. I'll put a lazy boy on. It will be money well spent right there. I might, if I get a pontoon, I might buy two, put on the front of the pontoon for crappie fishing. And then that would be awesome for that. He said a 17 and a half Pro Deep feed tracker. Is that what you're going to look at, or is that what you got? That's got some good sides on, deep sides on it. It's a 97 model. Awesome. You got that. Awesome. What's that motor you got on that? Them seats look good on that boat. And if you're thinking millennial, that means you must have done set in one. Somebody had. That's why a person will want to buy the millennium seats. Somebody's had some, and you fished out of them. You really liked them. You're like, oh, these are comfortable. 75 two stroke with a 6.5 horsepower stroke kicker. Whoa, that's nice. That is very nice. Never could understand the purpose of two motors. Guess if one goes out, you at least got a little motor to put back in. I know some people use that little motor to troll with for some reason. I guess the pull bait's way back there behind it. 4 stroke kicker. Awesome. FFA, what's going on? Good morning. Fun fishing adventures. So would you grow up over by Cedar Heights? Stone fly. Also, if you're bumping at a dam, you can kick it in gear and not kill troll motor. Yep, that's probably right. That'd be a good use for it, for sure. There, Baker Avenue. It's going to be a beautiful day, I think. So far, we've got lucky the storms went around us and went up north. One thing about it, if it rains, I won't have to water my yard, will I? Yep. There's a lot of places that certain amount of horsepower you can run in it, and no wake lakes, and we got one down here that's like that. Pleasantville. Is it pleasant to live in Pleasantville? I gotta get me some coffee. Get me some coffee. He said, I got you, Stonefly. I agree with that, Stonefly. I run out of fuel on the Mississippi River. I didn't take that boat. Well, that's the longest run I've ever done in that Ranger, and it run out of fuel. And so I'd use the trolling motor to try to at least keep it steady. And all I could do was go to the side of the river and tie up on a barge. Instead of trolling motor would pull me up river. Copy. Stonefly lived all over the county. Well, you just trying to find a place, a good place for him to live. Decide, might as well live here, live here, live here. Which do I like best? He said he was on the fire department in Millersport 4 years. That's awesome. Oh, he said now I live along Ohio River. I was gonna John Orr, outdoorsman, uh, good friend of mine, man. He's wanting to do this bracket tournament deal. He's trying to get it all set up. and it's a bracket tournament where everybody starts off at the bottom. You don't know who you're going to fish with until they get paired up. It's a 1v1, and if you lose, you're out. And that person moves up to the next slot, waits his turn, see who wins, and they get that put in that slot. It's a 2 pole limit. You don't have to weigh the fish. It's channel cat bracket, channel cat only, and you just however many you catch. If you catch 15, that guy catches 14, you win. Uh, yeah, it's 2 pole limit. Use whatever bait you want to use. Uh, Prefer not to use treble hooks because man, sometimes unless you plan on keeping the fish, sometimes they get too far down and it rips everything out, and it's no good. But hey, he said he would let that go. Uh, if you're in it and you're person you're supposed to go up against cannot make it for some reason, like if there, you automatically move up, and so you don't have to fish, so you automatically move up in the tournament. So could be a way for you to advance on some places, on sometimes, and you where you don't have to fish. And then when you get down to the top two, they will go at it, and then the person who wins it all, they will get either a 2 tier or a 3 tier trophy, and whatever we haven't decided on that yet. So yeah, I know, and a lot when you use a lot of stink bait, punch bait, stuff like that. A lot of people like using the treble hooks, in which they plan on keeping the fish. That's great. Uh, uh, but from my experience of it, if you're trying to release them back, you just want to catch fish, just release them back, and it's not very good for that because sometimes it does. They swallow it down too far. Uh, we've been catching nice channels the last couple of weeks, nothing under 6 pounds. Awesome. Yeah, but he's wanting to do that bracket tournament. So if you want to get in on it, he's still trying to come up with the rules on it. We got some of them we discussed, and we're going to be discussing more on it. And it's his deal, and he's already got several people in on it. And what the thing is that when we started, there will be host, co-host, and it'll be 4 people fishing against each other. 2 of them will be fishing against each other, then the other 2 will be fishing against each other, and then whoever wins, those move up into the bracket. Uh, And so to start off, you won't know who your opponent's going to be until they put everybody's name on a wheel. We're going to spin them, and then we're going to boop, 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 as it goes down. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun, a lot of fun. And so if you want in on it, get a hold of John Older Outdoorsman, because we might have to run it 2 days, Saturday and a Sunday, on 2 different channels or something, and then do this bracket thing. But it's going to be drawn out over time. If we want to get some warm weather in, then we want to get some fall weather in this, and see how it goes. And it's another good way to tell if the channel cats in your area are doing well or if there's plenty of them. So weight's not going to be a factor in it. It's going to be however many you can catch, because he don't care if you catch them and they're 5 ounces. It's a channel cat. If it's 5 pounds, don't care. If it's a channel cat, it goes up on the point. It goes up on the deal. Which means we don't want everybody to go out there and say, okay, I got a pond that's public fishing, anybody fishing, and it's got tons of little channel cats in it. We catch 50, 100 of them, we don't want that. But it's going to be fun. It's just, we feel like channel cats are not getting the recognition that they deserve. And we're wanting, we just like catching them. He likes catching them. I like catching them. They put up a good fight. And some places, the channel cats are just crazy. Like Sandusky, them channel cats are mean up there, boy. Well, Chad, you ought to get in on it. I mean, we've already got several people lined up that's wanting in it, and we're going to start this in September. So once we get it lined out, get it going. Uh, if you're going up against somebody first deals, we will boom, we will put you out there and tell you, hey, you got to go this day. Uh, one of the stipulations that I came up with that put on there, it's like if one person says, hey, I can't fish that day, but I can fish this day on this weekend, if the other person agrees to it, both of them will fish on that day. He said, we will see. I will get with John. Awesome. He's taking down names. Everybody that wants in it, he's going to make the bracket up, and we're going to run with it and see how it goes. I'm in it, and another Fish Nation member is in it, Possum, and I don't know if Fresno's going to be in or not. We're trying to get Fresno in on it, but we'll just have to wait and see. Now, if two people want to go at it at nighttime, we can pull the bracket up. We can do it at evening time or morning time. Hey, double hook angle. What's going on, Dave? So one of those two, if they want to say, okay, we want to do it in the evening time. All right, we have to find another two people that wants to do it in the evening time. We do it in the evening. But the tournament won't be but 3 hours. We don't want to run 5, 6, 7 hour tournaments. That we want to do it in 3 hours. Boom, 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 and we'll move up. And I think it's going to be good. It's going to be fun. So it's a 3 hour challenge on that bracket tournament. So got to get it done in 3 hours. 3 hours go by quick. So if you want in on this Channel Cat tournament, it's a bracket tournament. It's going to be spread over time. Uh, we're going to get a hold of John Orr Outdoors. He's the one that's taking the names, and he's having the names put all on the wheel. And like I said, you won't know who you're going against until the bracket is made. And once the bracket's made, bam. Not being too good, feel very tired, and the doctors can't figure it out. Well, I'll be telling them to check my arteries. Might need another stent in there. Mr. Tully. But it's a good deal. It's going to be that bracket tournament. And like I said, if one person don't show up or just can't fish, that person that fish against them will move up automatically. And you don't have to fish if you don't want to. You say, I can save this for another day. If you want to be on the panel and you just want to fish, that's fine. But you don't have to. You say, okay, I moved up. Y'all have a good day, and I will see you when my next opponent gets picked. But single elimination. You catch them or you don't. Like I said, there won't be no money at the end of it. Be no polls given. You're going to get a trophy. You're going to be the bracket winner for 2024. Uh, and if it goes on real good, we might do this every year. We might do it in the spring. We might do it in the fall. I know summertime is just really too hot for a lot of people. Like yesterday, Fresno said it was 107 degrees out there in California where he was at. I think it got 96 here yesterday, 95, 96, something like that. Everybody says, oh, I went down to St. John the other day. I fished it for 6.5 hours, only caught one small drum. Wow. Man, I'm telling you, since I've been home from the lake, I've been so busy trying to play catch up. Uh, St. Genevieve, yeah, down Mississippi River. Uh, I haven't had time to go fishing, but next week I'm gonna try to go out, get some video footage, go fishing, just relax. We have not been fishing in 2 weeks. Man, I have. I fished 2 weeks straight every single day, man, all sun up, sun down. And up there at the Lake of the Ozarks. I never realized how tired I was until I got home. Man, I was worn out. For 2 days, I didn't do nothing. And then they said, boom, I got yards to mow. I got get the pool going. Oh, it was a rough week, boy. Up until yesterday, and then bam, caught up, got even ready to rock. Knock this holiday weekend out. Might go somewhere just to throw out poles, kick back and relax and not do nothing. Just get some worms and chicken liver and just might just take some chicken. Oh, he said our lake is now 6 foot low here. That means we can't use the boat ramp. Whoa. Y'all just ain't been getting the rain everybody else is getting. They said South Dakota, man, it's got about every one of their counties got flood issues, man. Devastating floods. I noticed yesterday that all the rain was moving up north. Now everybody over in Illinois that way is getting it. Probably Indiana. And this morning, like I said, there was lightning flashing back over again. It's bad. Can't use boat ramps. Let's see what we got here. Sorry about that. I meant to drop that earlier. I don't know where Bug Man's at or Eric. Oh, it's only 5:38. Eric can't even move around yet. Well, it's 6 o'clock where he's at, though. He should be on his way to work. I should have started at 6 and been 7 at that time. Hope everybody got the copy. Trying to think. I might try to go someplace. I have like 5 tournaments from September to October, plus a big one in October called King of Ohio. Where you gonna be fishing that one at? Going to Sandusky? Hey, Double J, what's going on? Ain't seen you in a while, buddy. How you been doing? I know with Dave Double Hook, man, we ain't seen him around in a while either. Good to see him at least in there chatting. Sandusky, not sure where it is, but not up there. Well, I wish you luck in all of your tournament deals you got. I just know that this weekend I'm gonna stay here, spend time with the family. Got some friends coming over. Gonna be doing some good barbecue, swimming, just hanging out, man, this weekend. I'll wait to go fishing next week. Try to do a bit of that. Hey, y'all, give me a minute. I gotta get my water going on my yard. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Hey, Denise, what's going on? No, I had to plug my sprinklers up out there, get them going. Uncle Luke, good morning. Uh, he went to water the garden. I went to water my yard. Yeah, I had to get my. I was sitting there like, oh man, I've never had a problem with plugging that up and the sprinkler's not coming on. The pump starts pumping, and so it tells me that my main pipe going in the ground might have a little crack in it, but it's primed up now. I went to the front and thought I took hoses up, running out there and reprime it. But it's going now. It's sprinkling the yard. She said it rained last night. No need to water my garden. Got some more coffee being made too. But here I am. Here I am. Ugh. But yeah, it was lightning back over there this morning, and but I guess it went around us again. So we might have missed that. So I'm glad I went ahead and started sprinklers up. And in my front yard here, I had two rabbits out there. They still one laying in the grass, and one just running around. So y'all don't forget to hit that like button. Hunting stuff. What's going on? Didn't see you come in. I'm sorry. But yeah, we I got it going. I'll let that run for a while where it's at. I've been picking tomatoes off my plants. If I don't, when they start turning that yellowish orange color, if I don't pull them off in and put them in the window, let them finish turning, rabbits and squirrels start picking at it, taking off with them. They won't mess with a green one, but if they can see a little bit of color, boom, they take it. There ain't nothing better than a garden fresh tomato. Oh, yeah. Waiting on that coffee to get made. So Denise, how is your garden coming along? Oh, you don't stop chatting now. Keep chatting. Chat, 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 chat. Chatty, chat, chat, chatty. Oh, Eric had 10 stops yesterday. And how many stops y'all think he'll have today? I'm gonna say he's gonna have 13. I only grew peppers, but I have a lot. We picked about 50 jalapenos and 20 or so green chilies so far, and have a steady supply of bell peppers. Stonefly said zero. Zero. You think he's off today? I hope he is. It's the fourth weekend. Yeah, but it's only Thursday. Most places won't let you off except for that Friday. But he is if he is off, it would probably be yeah, it'd probably be zero, and he probably won't come up here today. Hopefully they get out and go fishing, but man, they wouldn't pay to be out on them lakes right now. But I'm going to be making a thumbnail for the bracket tournament deal. That way I can be showing people if you want to get in on it, Get in on it. Contact John Orr Outdoorsman and get in on it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. And I don't know what to say about it. It's just going to be fun. And you know us, when us guys get together, man, we make it fun. So come fish with us. Uncle Lou said, I'm going to say zero. You must know he's off already. That's why our next two tournaments are from 4 p.m. to midnight due to pleasure boat traffic. Yeah, I can't blame you there. It just surprised me up there in Lake the Ozarks. I'd be out there fishing like at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. And, 6:30, 7 o'clock, man, jet skis all over the place. I'm like, dang, don't y'all ever sleep? They had a big bass tournament while I was up there. I bet I seen 40 boats go by, if not in a minute. And don't tell what went up north, went upriver of it, downriver, about 40 boats went through there. They were all over the place. How's that foot feeling there today, this morning, Uncle Luke? I was up there at Lake Ozarks and they have a step down off their walkway a little bit. And I wasn't paying attention. I was looking back on my shoulder or something. And I went to step down off of it. And it was a drop and I didn't know it. My ankle turned a little bit. So on the inside of my left ankle up underneath there, man, it is bruised. It's been a stubborn SOB. Welcome back, Denise. You didn't hear what I asked you. I said, how's your garden doing? It's like I got some store bought tomatoes and I had one in there of my garden tomatoes. And my grandson said, I don't want that tomato. I want one out of your garden. It's going good. Awesome. Awesome. Long Lou, hopefully it'll get better so you can get up there to Canada with your buddies and go fishing. I know you was looking forward to that trip. I want to go walleye fishing again, man. I'd love to go do that again. Going to pick my first big tomato today. Awesome. I've done picked two. Actually, I picked four, but two of them had like something like a worm got in it, eat or something. So I threw them away, and the other two come out pretty good. But they're not getting very big. I mean, they're like that. I don't know if I grabbed the wrong ones or they had them mislabeled or something. But then again, I don't put fertilizer and all that stuff on mine. I just let them grow to be what they are. But they're loaded. They got a lot of tomatoes out there. Might go to more catching moon eyes and skips. Awesome stonefly. Got my first cucumber this week. Well, I figured those would be coming up already. Now, I used to love growing cantaloupes. I used to grow some good cantaloupes. I'd have about 10 plants. And man, this whole block on a calm day, you can smell cantaloupe in the air. I mean, it just smelled good down here. What did it smell of cantaloupe? They get big. Oh, they were just so sweet. I love cantaloupe. I'd eat cantaloupe and a watermelon any day. Moon eye and some skips. I still got a whole deep freeze full out there. I've been selling them out. You know, my things are a bit far behind due to the heat. Got to keep it watered, keep that ground moist. Hotter it is, the more the plants want to absorb. That's the problem with tomatoes. They ain't been getting water enough. I need to check to make sure that rail's still going. Hey, yeah, still going. She said, "Oh, I am. I got to buy me a tiller, a big tiller, and I might tiller up one stretch through there, and where I can put my tomato plants out. I used to have a big garden, and I have to get all that mess, man. This is a lot of work." She said, "Oh, I am. I got to be right back. See, my coffee's done. If my coffee is ready." Well, yeah, we're gonna have a heat advisory. It's gonna get hot. Hey, double hook. All right, you get to feeling better, buddy. What do you think about that bass right there? That's a nice size bass right there. You got to remember, I'm a big guy. Uh, that was a nice bass right there. Let's see here. They were still smallest when the heat hit for a weekish. Every day being over 103 heat index. Now we have 2 hot days. Hey, they got a. I just seen a deal in there. They got us under heat advisory again. I'm like, no, it's summertime. Y'all act like you haven't never experienced summer. I worked in a place where they had 300 welders going at one time. She's laughing. Well, you can tell it's the holiday weekend. They got 13 people in here watching. Oh, rock. Beautiful morning, though. Beautiful morning. Good morning to all you that's lurking back here in the background. Good morning. Good morning. I don't know where Buckman's at. He's probably over. He's probably over there doctoring his finger up. Oh yeah, I think it's gonna be a beautiful day. It looks hazy out there, but I'll say it again: if y'all get out travel this weekend, please be safe. Watch the other drivers. Uh, 'Cause you know there'll be a lot about drinking and driving, and we don't want to run into them. That's one thing I cannot emphasize enough is be safe. But other than that, 4th of July weekend, everybody. She said, I'm not traveling this weekend. I'm not even going fishing. I'm gonna sit here. Got a birthday party this weekend for me and my granddaughter. Uh gonna sit here, we're gonna swim, barbecue, have a bunch of people over. I might do some video footage soon, show y'all what's gonna be going on. But I can't figure out why birthday ain't till July 29th. Why are they having it this weekend? I'll be right back. I'm gonna go find out. Because I am curious to know. Hey, I found out why. I kind of figured why. I think I said it. Well, yeah, barbecuing, man. I barbecued last night. Boy, it was good too. But this weekend, I'm not barbecuing. We'll let some friends and family barbecue because it's mine and my granddaughter's celebration of our birthday. And the reason why we're not having it on the week of the 29th on that day is because my granddaughter has softball tournament. She plays on a traveling softball team for 2 tournament teams, 2 traveling softball tournament teams, and she is extremely good at it. So she's got tournaments that weekend. So that's why we're having it this week. One of these days, I would love to have a birthday on my birthday. Far back as I can remember, we've always had them. Go bigger. The one thing I am going to miss, and I still do today, and I have for a long time, is when my mama called me in the morning. She'd call. I'd always remember put the phone when I went to bed, put the phone on the nightstand when I went to bed. 'Cause I knew I was going to get a call from my mama at 4:45 in the morning, waking me up, telling me happy birthday. And that's one thing I'm gonna miss. It's for 7 years now. Miss that lady. She's a good woman. Uncle Lou, you gonna be doing some barbecuing this weekend? Who's all barbecuing this weekend, man? We supposed to have at least 50, 60 people here this weekend at my house. My poor grass don't stand a chance. They got a gigantic water slide out there. We're gonna blow up, put water to it for the kids. Oh man, my grass is gonna be yellow after that, but hey, it can come back. Y'all know me. I got my yard mowed, got it pristine, weed eated, everything edged where it looks good. What? What? You ain't working this weekend, man. I know you're gonna be at your camp. I'd be barbecuing. That's good something. And I know one thing. It's gonna be a fun weekend. Oh, and another thing, Saturday night, Fish Nation. Either John Orr Outdoorsman or Possum Outdoors. One of those two is gonna be hosting Fish Nation. I gotta find that out tonight. Uh but you don't gonna miss that. There's gonna be a huge surprise on there. Man, we might have a little bit of fireworks. You don't know what's gonna be going to happen. Hey, it's gonna be a good one this Saturday night. Me myself, I would have just not had it. Let the weekend be the 4th of July weekend. Neighbor lady at Camper has our weekend meals all planned out. Oh, somebody else is barbecuing. Hey, Double J said barbecue today, steaks and ribs. Sunday, my son's 22nd birthday. Next Sunday, my birthday. Well, hey, happy early birthday to you too. Told y'all July was a great month for birthdays. Hey, look, I'm living proof. Oh, look at there. Miss Place says that he said I got a few fireworks. I wasn't gonna buy none, but I guess today I'll have to make a trip to go get some because my grandson is wanting some. So, and if I buy fireworks, I'm buying the big stuff. Boom, boom. If I send her after fireworks, I'll get the little sparkler things. I want the stuff that blows up. I'll never forget one year we had I had a big fireworks deal. My kids were little, my grandkids were born yet. And morning Terry B. Uh and I was out here on the road street out here firing them off. We had a big show going, man. Had neighbors across the road over there. They were standing outside watching. No way, Master. What's up, Masty? I don't know how they are. I haven't talked to them in a while. Uh, and come to the grand finale, had a bunch of them lined up. One of them turned over, knocked the other ones over, and they were going everywhere. And over there where they was at, they all went running for the hills, man. And I was out there trying to stand them up. Oh, they were going all over the place shooting up. It was funny as all get out. They didn't find it funny. They were battered off the crap, but I found it funny. Nobody got hurt, but man, it was funny. We had two people in Omaha blow their hands up last night with a 17-year-old. On the Lou, people will do stupid. Some people will do stupid stuff for them things, and they pay the price for it. That's so bad. I think. Barbecue, pulled pork, jalapeno, mac and cheese, potato salad, pasta, fruit salad, corn on cob, root beer floats. That's what the pieces have. Yeah, that's one. If we didn't get hurt, we'd have Roman candle fights, bottle rocket fights, shoot bottle rockets at each other. But you know, if you wind up doing something stupid with them things, you get hurt. I don't feel for you. I mean, you just gonna laugh. I'm like, hey, you just want to get hurt. I know a guy was drunk one time, took a firecracker, put it in his hand, lit it up, hit his hand like that there. Man, it mutilated his hand right there. Oh my God. Hey, Muskrat Adventures, what's up, Roger? Can of tuna here. You feeding cats or what, Terry? Roger, what you doing this weekend? Hopefully staying home, barbecuing, swimming, and hanging out, not getting out on them roads this weekend. But get out there and be safe. Bugman must have fell asleep. Curtis was in bed. I sent the invite to Curtis, Eric, Bugman. I'd send it to J Dog, but he just tell me I was number one. Well, Terry B said, what? Can't tune it. Cats. I didn't say that. Cookout here, fireworks later. Awesome. So look at there. Roger's going to be barbecuing. Uncle Lou White, you should be barbecuing. But like you said, lady at the campground's going to have his meals planned out. So and if he let somebody else cook, it must be some good eating. Or it's like, well, if you want to cook, we're not going to argue with you. Backlash Fishman, never feared, number lasting casting is here. What's up, Matt? Of course, there will be better cheddars. And got to always have them better cheddars. Oh, I got to shut that door, man. She's got that TV blurred in there. You're good. I'll just shut the door. Dang rain moving in. 10-hour shift. Hey, that's not bad. Are you off this weekend, Matthew? Uncle said birds next. It was lightning this morning, but I think it went north of us. So, well, Blue said right there too. Yeah, the weather here just said we're not having storms, but we're under heat advisory. For some reason, they're coming into us, and then all of a sudden they get sucked up north and they're going around us. I think there's another hurricane brewing up or something. Nope, off Friday, have a 12-hour shift Saturday, off Sunday. Ooh. What, your company don't let you off for 4th of July weekend? It sounds like hey, at least with it rain, if you start to get quits raining, at least fireworks won't set no fires. I mean, everything be too wet. Hey, look there. Terry B said there's a big parade through center of town today. Nope, and I get paid double time today. Hey, look at there. There you go. Make it while you can. Make it while you can. They were setting up yesterday when I went to the hardware store. How small is your town? Ours is 380, I think. 380 people. It is as small as that. We don't have a stoplight either. We've got a caution light down there at the crossroad down there. Saturday, I picked up the shift for 12 hours overtime, which everything today is overtime. That's awesome. I worked overtime. I worked 50 hours. I'd have 10 hours overtime. Anything over that, they took out more taxes and I actually brought home less money, which in a different tax bracket. And I didn't like that. 300 people, hell, they get in a bathroom soon when they 400. Yeah. Well, look at that. 1,200. Oh, yeah, you're way bigger than we are. Well, it might be 380. One end of town says 380. The other one says 390. So we don't really know. So what's the matter? You couldn't afford one sign? Update. Got a trip coming up in August. I'm trying to make extra before. Hey, look at that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. FFA says today is double time and a half for me. See, y'all out here making that money, and I've been spending. I went and bought them parts for my well yesterday, and all I did was buy a check valve and about 4 couplings. It's $50. I said, "You got to be kidding me." I told them all right there. There was a bunch of people. I said, "I'll be so glad when Trump gets back in office. Prices starts going back down, hopefully." I said, "This is ridiculous." I said, "I ain't got but like maybe $25, $30 worth of parts, and it's $54." I said, "Good night." Because I had to fix all that one time before it froze and busted. And I remember exactly it was $28 to buy those same parts. Uh, I think it was 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 4 years ago, 4.5 maybe, somewhere in there. The timber hasn't compromised dam. It's third largest in Texas, Livingston. Still going though. Yeah, I ain't going around no compromised dam. That thing breaks. Next thing you know, you got tons of water coming at you. Yeah, they'll fix it. When you go over there and ask them if they sell any damn bait, ask that guy, "Do y'all sell any damn bait?" What's that? Viral. It's about to head that way. How about that tropical storm or hurricane or whatever that is? Yeah, hurricane. That's why all them storms get pulled up north of us. I think it's coming in, going up, and circling back around down. Getting in the Gulf. Well, they keep it down in the Gulf. That one may not be very well at all if it hits landfall. Cayman Islands. What do you mean by that, Uncle Lou? Be extremely bad or just break apart? I think they downgraded it yesterday. We got 20 people in here watching. Come on, chat. Quit lurking back here. Chat, 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 chat. Chat, moving, get moving. Oh, there's Mrs. Rustic. Good morning. Good morning. Look at she's blue. She's happy. Good morning, Coastal. She must be in there. She's sitting right in the next room in here. She must be bored watching the weather. Hey, good morning, Panda. Hope you have an awesome fireworks display going. Make sure Daddy be safe lighting them. Hurricane Korea, shortest hurricane of all time. You wished he was a hurricane. Roger got the jokes already this morning. She seen fireworks Monday night. Did she like them? I bet she went, ooh, ah, yay. Oh, Coastal said, getting ready to head to work. Y'all want to ride along. Mega Dog. Happy 4th to you too, Mega Dog. If they downgrade it, should be good. Tuesday, it sounded like it was holding together well and it would make landfall with 166. Whoa. Yeah, I know my grandson wants fireworks. He's done told me. I need to go get some today. But it takes that money that I don't want to spend. I thought they downgraded that yesterday. I thought I heard yesterday they downgraded that. Let's talk about you and Backlash. Hoping you visit YouTube after CatCon next year. Well, I won't be going to CatCon next year. You pan Rustic. What do you mean you pan? Get him snakes. Oh, you talking about them little black ones you light up? He don't like those. Oh, go panning? No, I'm not go panning. We there's a place on Mississippi River. They say where they got spots with black sand that you can pan there, and I'd like to go do that. What? I need my CatCon hoods, Rustic. Terry's still on them M50s, M150s. Won't you get some of them M150s to send to Uncle Lou? Guarantee he'd be out there lighting them up. Like, what do these things do? Boom! Blow up a mohole. Y'all ain't seen it? Check out my last video I just dropped about the mole hunter. Lou said exactly. Oh, hey, there's Ted. Hey, Ted's been having some awesome premieres and stuff, man. Y'all don't forget to go check out Off the Hook Outdoors. I'm on Lake Ontario. Good fishing and fireworks. Hey, Uncle Luke might be talking to you about that. That and the 5-minute smoke bombs. Man, I remember buying some smoke bombs. They were about that long. They were about that big around, and they lasted a long time. And man, it would smoke the whole area up. They said it'll get rid of mosquitoes. Lie. The mosquitoes didn't care about that. Well, Mega Dog, you be safe up here this weekend. Can't find them anymore here either. There are a lot of stuff that used to be cool when we was teenagers and kids and stuff that you can't find anymore. We got some people live over here, right over here. Well, actually, right over there on that part of town. Oh, it's that part of town. Uh, they'd spend $1,000 for better fireworks, and man, they'll be going a long time over there. And we can actually sit here in the living room and look out the big bay window there in the living room and see them, and it's awesome. Now my dog don't like them, but she gets to barking. She thinks somebody knocking on doors on. That's that thing. If you got pets and they get nervous around loud noises like that, make sure you get them put up. Either that or give them a volume. Knock their butts out. Yeah, Coastal just went live. She's on her way to work, riding along with Coastal. Awesome lady. Get a book for Martin's vacation to here for my birthday. When's your birthday, Denise? I just now put up a bid up a fireworks store on my channel. You walk in and there's Joe Dirt too. September 29th. September 29th. It's still a ways off. How old would you be? 28? That's what I tell people. I'm 28. You know how old I am. Instead, right now, we should be fishing with J Dog that day. Awesome. Awesome. 55 ain't no way. No way. Hey, J Dog's pretty cool to fish with, man. I enjoyed the time I was down there. Wish you could have got more time in fishing, but it is what it is. It was what it does. And I enjoyed it. And about 6 fish. It's nothing better. Good day of fishing. She said, yep, 55. And my kids are older. Oh, my son is. My son's 33. Daughter was 32. She'll be 32 this year. They should be 32 or 31. One of those two. I'm older than I look or act. I mean, I'll be 56 July 29th, and I feel like I'm 90. Oh, it's going to be a long day in paradise. They go out there and move my water now. It's been running now for an hour and a half, but I used to let it run on one spot for 2 hours. It was still running. I don't even know if it's still running or not. Yeah, it's still going. My neighbor's probably happy. It's probably watering half his yard too. I hand water 99% of the time. You know, when you water your tomato plants, you're supposed to put at least 1 gallon soak of water per day on your tomato plant. Not me. When I had my garden, I take drop the hose and just let it flood. All this stayed wet. On the bad thing about that is, especially when you got squash, if it gets too wet around your squash plants, you'll get these little worm deals that get in your plant. It won't mess with squash, but it kill your plant, eat the roots. I used to fertilize my Tabasco chili plants with shark blood. Hey, some of the best fertilizers when you catch fish and you fillet them out or whatever, use the body parts and stuff, work them in your garden. I told everyone these here Tabascos will bite you twice. It'll bite you from both ends. Pepper's got here for fertilizer. Well, I've never heard of that before. Yeah, Terry's what I said. It bites you from both ends. These peppers here will rip your gizzard. I tried growing some bell peppers one time, and they come out pretty good. I tried growing some Brussels sprouts, and they were all right. I grew some chili peppers one time. Squirrels got into it. They never messed with them plants again. You was told about using that beer a few years ago. I guess it'd be the yeast in it or something. I know when it comes to a garden, like I said, I used to have a big one, man. I've grown sweet corn that uh, I'm I'm up there well over 6 foot, and that corn's taller than me. And some of them stalks had like 4 ears of corn on it. And I was like, whoop, because I fertilized the crap out of corn. And off two plants, a lot of jalapenos with two plants. Uh, but I had everything out there. I tried growing watermelons one time. Some of the watermelons got up about 50 pounds apiece. They were huge watermelons, and they never turned red. We couldn't believe it. We cut one off the vine. Man, it sounded like it ready to pop. And we put it on a scale. Brother-in-law brought the scale over, and it weighed 49.56, and it was knocking that 50-pound mark. And we went ahead and opened it up, and it was green as a gourd. I said, man, these things, I've never seen watermelons get that big. Well, them cantaloupes, man, them things were good. Our biggest thing was tomato plants. I used to put out like 19 tomato plants. But I got to where start that portable well business. I never had time to mess with the garden anymore. So I stopped having a garden. And I haven't had a garden in years, but I've always planted tomato plants every year. But I'd always plant them in the front, right in my flower garden, my flower beds. My coleslaw was made with stuff from the garden. Used to set up gardens when we were in San Diego. Now doing it here in Texas, not doing it here in Texas. And I remember back as a teenager, we lived on 3/4 acre ground. Everything but the house and the front yard, a little piece of the back, everything all the way around it was a garden. And I got so sick of it, man. For years, I never would have a garden, and I catch myself growing one here. I had nothing else to do, so I stayed with that and did pretty good on it. Started up that portable welding business and went back to work, and then I just didn't have time for it no more. Still connected with an avocado orchard in Cali, though. Huh. All right, Denise. A lot of people is already off today, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday. It's my buddies to do some consultation. So Communication with him and business. Oh boy, it'll be a long morning. Gotta get the house cleaned up, get ready for all these people to come over. Then after they leave, gotta clean everything up. We set it up with solar to run the well, and timeless irrigation was good. He bought the solar outright. Now, of course, was self-sufficient. Well, that's good. California, once they go all electric cars and everything, hey, y'all gonna be in some trouble out there in California. Be less traffic probably. 1979. Well, that's cool, Terry. Oh, I thought she was fixing to come back and say he's got a yacht. Yes, bass fish with you. Ain't nothing wrong with bass fishing. I like bass fishing. Ain't nothing wrong with bass fishing. Four-ton fish hole. Can you imagine that? Filling that thing up with 4 tons of fish. Crappie fishing is my favorite, but we take in a. I do love the bass fish. I need to get out and do more of that bass fishing, man. I love that stuff. But crappie's my favorite. Skipjack, I love catching skipjack. That's right. You do a lot of bluefin fishing. I'll be right back. I ain't gonna move that water. I ain't got no choice, and I've got to move that water. Oh, look at there. We're back. We're back. We're back. Rowdy Royale. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Got the water moved. Ooh, she picked the first habanero. Hey, come up on panel and eat that dude. I would, but I can't. Oh. Well, I got some of the water moved. I didn't move all of it. I left some, just let it go. Ground's pretty dry when you walk on it. It's still firm. It ain't wet enough. Wabash Nate. What's up, Nate? Good morning. Oh, it is a beautiful morning out there, though. Still have a tummy issue. Then why do you plant that spicy stuff? That spicy stuff tears your stomach up. Tears mine up. Hey, good morning, Lisa Elliott. Got another dozen jalapenos. Now I like jalapenos. I make hot sauce for friends and Martin. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Lisa, what's Aaron doing today? I have sweet peppers too. I went too big on growing in peppers. I just wasn't that big growing on. Them peppers just what my soup. Purple whole peas. I growed a lot. Growed some of them. Shelled them out. They were good, fresh out of the garden to eat. I got to learn how to start canning stuff. I guess if I'm gonna have another garden, but time you pay for all the canning stuff, it's just cheaper to buy can. Not as good, but I'm on the third or fourth growth of broccoli. Not a big broccoli eater. Now, Brussels sprouts, I could put some of those away. I love Brussels sprouts. Yes, but you can reuse the jars and rings for next year. I might check into that. I mean, it depends if I have another garden. I mean, I don't plan on having another big garden. Not a big cauliflower guy either. If they're cooked right, I'll eat them. Mine's not that big, 10 by 35. I think my garden I had out there was 30 feet long, and I think it was like 22 feet wide. Just a good strip down through there. which I'm thinking about redoing my grass anyway and putting good Bermuda grass down where I can keep it cut a certain level and just water to keep it nice and green. But man, I love the yard stripes, and the stripes in that yard just make it pop. But Bermuda grass is a lot easier to take care of. You just throw some nitrogen on it, water it, boom, it's dark green. But it's something I enjoy, so it does not seem like work to me. Hey, yeah, when if you're ever out there doing something that you enjoy and love to do, yeah, it's not work. I mean, it's just enjoy it, you love it. Dog was crazy. Something about my dog, man. It just makes me laugh sometimes. Sometimes I will pull my hair out. Yeah, so I guess I'll be going buying some fireworks. Get ready. I think I just came in and my dog finally wants to go back out. Seen me go out a while ago. Now she wants to go out. Being weird, me, I don't mind wearing weeding if it's not too hot out. I ain't weeding nothing. In my garden, before I planted, I worked it up. I sprayed it Roundup. Give it a couple days, seen it was turning dead, tilled it all up, let it lay out 3 or 4 days, sprayed again when anything green come up, and then wait about 3 or 4 days, tilled it all up, wait about a week, worked it up again, made everything up I need, beds, whatever, and then planted it. Hey Ernie, good morning. And as it was growing, any weeds come up out there, I'd go through there and I'd spray just the ground where the weeds at, around to kill all the weeds out. Basically, the only weeds I ever had was around my uh where I had my cantaloupes. Ernie, you're always eating grilled cheese. But the fall, my past won't even be an issue. When I did grow a garden, though, I had so much left over growing out there that I'd let the neighbors come over and pick it. Get all the corn they want, tomatoes, peas, or whatever, squash. Morning, Shirley T. I cook for 3 people, not always eat. You gotta cook you something to eat. On a grilled cheese. Who'd you make grilled cheese for? My grandson likes grilled cheese sandwiches. He don't like the way I make them. He likes the way his Mimi makes them. I'm not a real big fan of them, but get a good tomato soup with grilled cheese. That's pretty good. I'm cooking for 3 today and have enough for an army. I should have had grilled peanut butter. That sounds better with some bananas on it. I've had deep fried bananas before. It's pretty good. He said, yes. He put the bananas on there. Like my pancakes. I like peanut butter on my pancakes instead of butter. Maybe we get to grill on open fire someday. Why Sunday? Happy Independence Day to you too, Shirley. Don't forget, if you get a chance Saturday night, if you come up on Fish Nation and watch, there might be a little fireworks show. There might be something special. You never know. Hey, when I was up there, we had a camper at the campground all them years. I used to love grilling out on that fire. That pit, man. I made a deal right swinging in and out. Man, I used to love grilling on them hot coals. Chrissy heard booming this morning. And we had lightning here back over towards kind of like the northwest area. But it went around, the sun's out now. There's Nate. Shirley said, be back. I got a phone call. Yeah, it does, Ernie. I do agree with you. I know we was up there, we go deer hunting, we go up there and open up camper and get up there and get deer hunting. Boy, there'll be several of us, man. We'll throw some steaks on that pit, man. Cooking dudes. Hey, there's Buggy. Where you been, Buggy? But you been asleep. Oh, different kind of booming. Going to have beans for lunch. Oh, she must have heard you out there booming around. Long night with Pop. Hello, Jessica. Good morning. Happy 4th to you and everybody. I appreciate that, Jessica. Long, he said a long night. Pops didn't want to go to bed. What, feeling good? What? Buggy, I sent it to you in a text message. But hell, I'll drop it again. Let's see if we can drop it again. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Ernie might want to come up too. Bucks and I just kind of. Yeah, I figured you was in bed asleep. Don't blame you. There you go, Ernie. There you go, Buggy. Poor Uncle Lou. I think Eric's off today. Ernie, I'm remodeling my kitchen, and my next gremlin is due any day now. Well, look at there. Want to be outdoors. Good morning, Matt. How is Matt today?
Billy, gotta go outside. Let's go. Come on, little guy, you going with her? Let's go. Everybody go out. They're like, dang, Dad, we ain't been out all night hardly. Go on, Jill. It's kind of hot out there already. What's up? Morning.
Morning, Buggy.
Oh. Close these blinds a little bit. It's a little bright for just waking up. Oh, Pop fell a couple times last night. He'd get up, go to the bathroom, not holler at me or nothing. Last time it was hard to get him back up in bed. It's just a long, long night. One of them timing things about the time you fall asleep, something happens, and then.
Yeah.
Hold
that thought, Buggy. I'll be right back.
No worries. Morning, everybody. Me too want to be outdoors from trying to pull Dad up off the floor last night. It was just a kick in the butt, man. I'm tired. But I ain't really got to do anything today, so. All right, Jessica. Well, I'll check it out too. But yeah, it sure was tough. Ow. Hold on, I'm coming. That didn't last very long. Come on. I'll be right back. Hold on, Pop. I'm coming. Hold on a minute. Let me get the air closer to you. There we go. You ready? There we go. Yep. There you go. Make a turn. Make a turn, and then I'll pull these down and turn around, okay? I got the thing, you need to make a turn. Here. I got you, don't worry, you got right here. I don't let you go nowhere. There you go. Here, wait. You already visited before. Hold on, Jill. I'll get you a treat, honey. What you said. Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna let little guy in.
Well, Jessica, drop the link in the chat. You got a lot of stuff posted on the community tab.
I'll be right back. Yeah, it was.
There you go, Jessica.
One of them days. Yeah, I went out yesterday and did all the mowing, did therapy, went out and did a lot of spraying. Hopefully it works. Still got about almost a half a jug left.
Roundup?
No, RM 18. I think that's what it is. Yellow bottle per jug.
Hey, you must have
Yeah, I tried that stuff from Lowe's. It don't work, and Roundup's a little too expensive for all I got to spray.
Yeah, that's why I go to farmers. I go get it for free.
Once you wait up there, it's causing a cooler that way. There's a rag laying there.
Yeah, it was.
That one.
Yeah, I go talk to the farmers once they use up them. They're big containers and there's some left that can't get out. I go get it out.
Yep. Yeah, that stuff's too expensive to try to go buy enough to do what I need.
Yes, you are, Jessica. Yes, you are. I enjoy watching your videos.
I sprayed the tomato area real good, and hopefully we'll see how long it takes to kill it out. But it ain't in direct sun until later in the day.
Yeah, but once it gets on it and it dries a little bit, it'll kill it. It don't matter if it rains on it.
Yeah, that's what this is. 30 minute, and it's good. I already see some stuff dying out already, and I sprayed it yesterday.
Yeah, I got some gnarly foliage killer stuff from the farm fleet store.
So I
I'm
take
gonna get a hold of
Stuff's
the fire
packed.
company.
2-gallon jug, mix it up like I'm supposed to, and then I put like that much, not much, that much, probably a quarter of a cup of cooking oil, and pour it in there. Take it up real good, and that way that oil it'll adhere that
Makes
that
it stick to the plant. Ah, that's a good idea. Yeah, get Dad. Yep, I'm coming. Okay, hold on, I'm coming. Getting his medicine. Oh shit, hold on, I'll take care of it.
Yeah, it's probably about a quarter cup that vegetable oil in there. Mix it up, shake it up, and spray it on there. Man, that's awesome stuff.
Wow.
There's scattered thunderstorms possible in the next area the next 24 hours. I wouldn't doubt that with the heat going
Yeah, I
to be.
want to start saving my deep fry oil to dump in the drive lane down through here to kill the weeds out in the middle.
Yeah.
I didn't get up early enough this morning to see my 2 deer, but I'm sure they're around.
I mixed up like one time. I had to do with vinegar or something.
Vinegar, Dawn dishwashing liquid, and salt.
And I sprayed that on my sidewalk one time. Man, it killed every one of the weeds out.
Wow. Well, this robin's bound and determined to get that night crawler out of the ground.
Yeah, it's dry now.
There goes up. Good morning.
I'll make you some ice water here to get you switched around.
So what's your plans for the weekend there, Ernie?
I ain't got any.
She said you were ready.
Ain't got any.
Well, I can't take your word for it, can I?
Hi, guys.
Trying to figure out how to see chat.
Yeah, I was just getting his medicine anyway. So,
I gotta get in the shower today.
Well, Muty take us back. Oh, Ernie gone. Ernie, where'd you go, Ernie? Look at there. Ernie walked off and left us. Got Buggy be playing music in the background on TV. Don't even know what kind of medicines we's giving Mom. Jessica said, hello, everyone coming in. There's Ernie, man.
I hit the wrong button.
Morning, 205. Fresno, where's all the breakfast? It's at Ernie's house.
Yeah, come and get it.
You're the culinary chef, Fresno. Where's our breakfast?
Yeah, you live out there in California. You got all that seafood stuff.
He's a culinary chef, man. He ought to be having his job get a job at a 5-star restaurant, man, he'd be running that place. That dude be rolling in dough. Get it rolling in dough.
Yeah, he probably already does that.
He's been hot out there, man. He posted a deal in our group chat where it was 107 degrees out there yesterday.
Oh my God.
I think
Oh,
here
yeah.
it got to about 95, 96, 95 last time I looked at it. And
Yeah.
but humidity was like, oh my God, man, it was like miserable. And that's why I was glad I was messing with that well out there, trying to get it primed up, and it was squirting water everywhere when I was trying to prime it, and it got me soaking wet. And I said, well, at least I'm staying cool.
Yeah.
But it didn't take long for the water in the water hose to get hot.
No, it don't. That's how a guy heated his pool. Was he'd lay out like 1-inch black pipe and coils up on top of his roof of his garage and run it off to the pool, and it circulates it through there and it heats it up.
Yeah. Well, it's like when I filled this pool up out here, I had I think it was 150 feet hose going to it. And before the water even got to the end of the water hose, it was coming out warm.
Yep.
And there's a dark hose. And I'm like, phew, at least we don't have to wait a couple weeks for that water to warm up. It's already perfect.
Yeah, I took and when I pulled in the other day, I put the truck on top of the water hose, and yesterday when I needed water for the sprayer, no water would come out. I was like, well, how did it get stopped up? There was a nozzle on the end of it. It couldn't possibly be. I looked around there, and the truck was sitting on top of it.
Had it blocked off.
Yeah, there wasn't nothing coming out of it.
Oh man. I know yesterday I was trying to prime that, and all that hot water would come out of there till it got cool water out of the faucet. And then I'd try to get it primed, I'd lay it down, and it won't be laying there 5 minutes. I'd pick it up, try to do it again, and hot water come out of there again. I was like, man. Oh, 111 and 114 Saturday and Sunday.
Wow. I don't know why I can't see Chad in here. I normally do.
Yeah, but that's not, you don't have no humidity out there though.
No, he's like Dallas, Texas. I was out there, it was 110, 115, and
Yeah. All right,
it,
Jeff, you have a good day. Thank you for coming in.
it was like our 80-degree weather.
Have a good 4th of July, Jessica. Yeah, out there, out west now, it's hot out there now. But you know, I'll take 100-something degree weather day if there's no humidity.
Yeah.
They might say, well, you got 98-degree weather, heat index 110, you got 80%, 90% humidity. Well, our heat just went up to like 150.
Yeah. Really.
Man said the California wind is like a hot fart. Yeah.
I was sitting there talking, didn't even know I was muted. Yep. Looks like we're gonna get some rain today.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're supposed to too.
And
Yeah,
starting at noon.
I mean, buggy because you was dealing with your mom's or medicine stuff, and everybody.
Yeah, it's all right. I appreciate. I always forget, Rustic. I appreciate it, man. Because you never know what you hear from Dad.
Yeah, well, we all didn't need to know what kind of meds she's on. So
Let's just say it's the kind you don't see all the time. You know what I mean? You got a couple I've never seen before now. I cleaned my finger, man. It hurts today. It's healing up real nice though, but where the
I trained out there.
old skin meets the new skin, man, it hurts. I don't know why.
Summertime out, man.
Put some
Yeah. Wasn't too long ago
Vaccine.
here. There was
Max.
no humidity, but man, the heat was so bad there. It was like you were sitting in front of an oven.
Yeah. Well, that's why I thought it was so hot, because that sliding glass door, man, it's like a magnifying glass.
Oh,
Bad
my,
choice on putting my office right here. I know that.
uh, my house faces the east, so when the sun comes up, that big bay window, we got to keep a dark curtain over that. And then
Yeah.
when she opens that front door, that storm door is all glass.
Yeah.
And it's like an oven.
Yeah. Your house is exactly like mine. Mine faces dead east, man. And I got the sliding door behind me, goes out to the deck. And if I don't pull that blind over, it's literally like a magnifying glass, just frying ants on the sidewalk.
Oh, you can feel the heat coming in that dude.
Yeah.
Hey, 205.
Fez, what's up, dude?
So it's like even in the wintertime, we'll have the front door open and we'll open up the curtains on the big window
Yep.
there. And man, it'll heat that living room up in the wintertime when the sun's shining.
Yeah, I remember up in Wisconsin, that was one of the selling points they would put on house listings, south-facing house.
Yeah.
To help them, to help them be warmer in the wintertime.
Nate said, "Yep, Buggy, looks like fireworks may be a no-go tonight."
Yep, it looked like it was going to rain here, according to the weatherman. Like I said, I don't care. I ain't doing nothing. I don't go out to the fireworks around here. It's just too crowded and too many bad people in this town. You know what I mean?
922, good morning.
Morning, man.
Stupid drunks. You know what I mean? I can't stand to be around drunk people anymore.
Oh, come on, buddy. Why not, man? You know you're right.
Yeah, I love you too. Get the hell away from me. I used to have a buddy, man. The guy was an alcoholic drunk dude, and every time we'd used to go to this bar and eat dinner on Friday nights. Had killer nachos, man, just unbelievable. Every time I walk in here, he'd come. What's up, bug? You still love me? Choking
You
my
can
neck.
smell the alcohol coming off of it.
Yeah, oh yeah, he was drunk. Rob, I always love you, buddy, but you're gonna have to get off my table while we eat some dinner here. I'm gonna kill you. Whoa, you don't love me no more. Yeah, I still love you, brother. I'm 30, you're 30, and we should have outgrown that a little bit by now.
And he's shaking the crap out of you all the time he's talking to you.
Yep, he always squeezed my neck. He was a great guy when he was sober, though. That was the bad part, man. He was good people when he wasn't drunk, but once he started drinking, he was like that instant asshole. Just had alcohol hat, God bless him. He's gone now. We had a lot of fun in high school, though. He was a ladies man.
Northern View, good morning.
Yeah, that's how my son's house is in Cicero. They can sit on their driveway and watch fireworks. And I think they're leaving tomorrow for something. One of their friend's birthday or something. I can't remember where he said they were going to. It might be down south to that big old hotel casino place. I can't remember, down French Lick.
Yeah.
This place is a real old, great big old place. It used to be a gangster hangout like Dillinger and guys like that back in the day.
Wow.
Yeah, my grandpa played cards in Yorktown, Indiana with John Dillinger.
Cool.
Yeah, he said he'd never rob a bank in Muncie, Indiana because it had too many railroad tracks. Because of all the factories, you literally could not get out of town sometimes because of the trains on north, south, east, and west. You couldn't get, you'd be stuck in town.
Oh, wow. That was a good observation there,
Yes, that's something I would have never thought of, But that's why he was a bank robber and good at it for a long time.
Yeah, Dad used to run Shine back when he was young, and he got chased by the law. He got away for a little bit and run out of gas, and he had to get home, so he dumped 2 gallons in the tank. And
Yep.
and drove it home, that shows you the difference between the vehicles nowadays compared to then.
They don't want you to be able to do it. I watched a good video a couple of days ago. This guy's a mechanic, and the picture on the video was him holding up a set of points, and he was talking about when he was young, he'd hang out with all the gearheads in the neighborhood. The guy had a garage, and they was always building hot rods and stuff. And in the 70s, late 70s or whatever, when they came out with the electronic ignitions, he said one of these, the old guy that hung around the garage, it was his house or whatever, the kid's dad, and electronic ignition comes down. He said, "That's it." He said, "That's the start." And they were like, "What are you talking about?" He said, "That's the start of them not wanting you to be able to fix your car." He said, "Eventually you won't be able to work on them at all." He was dead right. But the guy pointed out on some of like the Sportster, for instance, if it's got the little round cone where the ignition is, you know what I'm talking about? It's got the little cover there, it comes out. If it has that, you could actually convert that back to points and condensers because it's got the shaft and stuff there still. And he said, the newer ones don't have it anymore, and there's no way you can. But the older ones, if you've got that little, they used to call it the ignition cone or something. But if you got a Harley with that on it, you can convert it back. It can be done anyway. And then he was talking about the electronic fuel ignition, and he said, technically there's enough room between the cylinders and where the intake is that if you had to, you could put a carburetor in there and make it work. Because a lot of people don't realize, for instance, if there was a nuclear bomb or an EMP, they launch a nuclear weapon off out in the atmosphere, and it kills all the electronics, kills everything, electronics, and it scrambles the molecules or something. None of your vehicles will run, nothing will work that's electronic, unless you have a vehicle that has points and condensers like the old time. I have one motorcycle, my Moto Guzzi, the 84 Moto Guzzi. It has points, and I took them out and replaced them with a standard Dynatech electronic ignition. But I got the points and stuff still in a bag in case I ever need to convert it back. But yeah, a lot of people aren't familiar with that aspect, that besides if they set a nuclear bomb off, the other part is your electronics stop working. Everything stops working, actually.
They said nuclear bomb off, there's going to be so many go off, and ain't going to be worried about a vehicle.
Yeah, the main thing they talk about is an EMP up in the atmosphere where it doesn't actually kill anyone, but it kills all the electronics and electricity and everything. It's over with. And that's one of them. If the government seen one coming, then they'd have to launch theirs to counteract before it got here and knocked all their electric out. And it's a no-win. What you doing, little buddy? Yeah, Dad fell at about midnight last night, getting up to use the potty chair thing instead of hollering at someone. And it took forever to get him back up in his chair because his shoulders hurt. I think he has cancer in his shoulders too, if I remember correctly, in one hip. And so he couldn't lift himself, for not real. Technically, couldn't help me help him, And I strained so hard and everything, I went in and got sick when we were done.
Yeah, man. I just got a notification showing that we're next 24 hours is a possible thunderstorm. But it's going to be a pop-up hitting this deal.
Yeah. I think anytime it's 80 or above in the afternoon, there's a chance for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I was getting Dad in the car yesterday to go to the doctor and get his paint pump filled. No sooner got him down the steps, which takes about 4 minutes or so, 5 minutes, and he had his walker, and I set him down in the walker and was going to wheel him around with it because I didn't take the wheelchair outside, and I felt a drop hit me on the shoulder. Like, are you kidding me? And I turned around, and I no sooner turned around, this just started pouring. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. We got soaking wet. So I had to wait for it to quit raining and then tell him, just stay right here. And I come in the house and got a change of clothes for him and got him changed outside. He, well, go back inside. I'm like, no, No, I am not taking you up the stairs and back down.
Well, it's like your weed eaters. I mean, you got a good sized weed eater motor, you can take it the end off and hook it up to a little generator thing and where you can charge battery.
Yep. Yep.
That weed up, put a deal right hold the handle where it turn it,
Yep.
charge the battery, run lights, or whatever you want to do with it.
You know, my weed eater came with a little bit you can put in your drill and put it in there, and it's like a starter for your weed eater.
I tell you what, man, I hope it does cool off.
But the one I got, if you look at weed eaters, they start at a certain price range, and then all of a sudden they jump up quite a bit. Well, I bought one that was in the jump up category because I was tired of junk falling apart. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you, this thing starts the second pull every time when it's cold. Then once it's warm, it starts the first pull. I don't know what the difference is between it and the cheaper ones, but the little drill bit thing that you can use for a starter, I've never had to use it. You know, Dad did when we lived at the old house. And that's the only reason I ordered that one, because it had that drill bit that came with it. And it's got a little like flywheel on the outside. You put it's almost like an Allen wrench shaped bit that goes in it. You hit the drill and it spins the motor.
Yeah, man. It'd be nice to go sit outside for a while. Yesterday morning was pretty decent. I sat outside and drank some coffee and waiting on this mole to start digging. So I got a video on it. You'll go check it out. But he finally started digging right there off the edge of the concrete there by my foot. So going out my concrete.
Oh man, I forgot. I ain't got to watch that yet because crap happened with Dad yesterday evening when I seen I you know, you click on your homepage and I seen it right there, and I was going to the Bible study thing. That's what it was. So I got to go watch it. He looks like a really big mole. I mean, the one I had in my yard was only about that big.
Oh, it was big. You can tell it by the size of my hand.
I know. That's what
my hand. He was doing. I knew it had to be a big one because he was doing a lot of damage back here and digging fast.
I couldn't believe how big it was. I didn't know they got that big.
I know, man. After a month, I drug my aunt outside. I couldn't take it. Yeah, that was the biggest mole so far, and I've caught some big ones. And man, that dude had his paddles on his front feet was bigger than my thumb. I was like, man.
Yeah. They were huge. I seen that. Yeah, it was the biggest one I ever seen.
He had paws on his front paws was a little over a quarter inch. I was like, man, that's a big one. I knew it had to be a big one doing that damage.
I'd have had to put him in an aquarium. He's too big and cool.
Hey,
I'm sure his fate was different.
You say you could buy one of them things to go on your weed eaters for electric start?
I think you got to have the certain weed eater. It's got like a flywheel on the outside of it.
Oh, okay.
And it comes with this little chuck that goes in your drill.
Yeah.
It's almost like an Allen wrench, and you put it in your drill, and you just put it in the flywheel and hit the button, and it spins the motor over.
I'll have to check that out.
It's a Craftsman.
Them easy starts, you ever use them?
When
you pull on it, it feels like it's going to be real hard to pull, or normally it'd be a normal pull. But when you start pulling, it just loosens up and gets real easy to pull, and they call them easy starts.
No kidding.
I need some, I think they're Toro. I need a couple of shafts for a Toro weed eaters. I got brand new motors laying out here.
No kidding.
I just got to find shafts for them. One's a 4-stroke and the other's a 2-stroke.
You know, in fact, that one I bought, the reason I bought it's because it had that starter with it for Dad, because he still liked the weed eat at the old house. And he couldn't get it started, and I was afraid he'd have a heart attack out there. And we got an old leaf blower, a steel leaf blower, and you got to pull that thing at least 15 times before it starts. But once it starts, it's fine.
Yeah.
And the price was right. Someone gave it to us, you know, so.
I got a leaf blower like brand new out there. I got to see what's wrong with it. It won't start. It's carburetor, I'm sure.
Hey, want to be what's wrong with you, bud? You get hurt, have surgery, what? Back surgery. Oh, I know how that.
Oh man, I feel for you, brother.
Yeah, and back surgeries ain't fun.
Mm-mm. I've seen very few of them that went well.
Well, my first one did good. I was supposed to have been off for 9 months, and I went back to work after 3. I had no choice. I mean,
You got some weird genetic thing. You heal fast. Your shoulder healed so fast. I could not believe it. I mean, I've been through 2 of them surgeries, and it took me 9 months to do what you done in 3.
yeah, and I can raise my arm up like that now.
Yeah, it depends on how hard you work out. It's what it is, really. And your body. Your body's got to, I don't know, heal quick. I was outside doing things in roughly 3 weeks, 4, but I wasn't doing no lifting.
It was like me. I was in that sling and I went skipjack fishing. I mean, you have to know your limitation of what you can and can't do, but you want to do a little
Yeah.
bit. I can't do that. Now, my second back surgery, it was bad when in on my spine, and they had to fuse it and everything. And boy, I'm telling you, I think I was well, shoot, I think after 3 weeks, I was up walking and doing everything.
I mean, and I do pain real well, and I still couldn't believe how fast your shoulder healed. I mean, I'm good with pain. Heck, when I cut the end of my finger off, I was going back out to finish mowing until I found the finger.
Yeah, but
It
I
could,
can raise my arm up now. Look here, Buggy.
Yeah, see, it took me
I
9 months to get to
still,
that point.
I can still feel it pull, so I still have
Yeah,
to watch what I do. But
it depends a lot on the doctor, too.
if you go to a swimming pool, you know what them kickboards are? Like you hold on to it. They're kind of shaped like a tombstone almost, and you hold them and you kick. You get one to go to the swimming pool and take 2 of them and put them under your chest and paddle like you're paddling a surfboard. That'll go away. Oh, Rusty got a call, I guess. Spinal surgery, man. Won't be outdoors, brother. I feel for you.
I ain't letting them do that till I can't move.
Yeah.
It only takes one oops and you're paralyzed.
Yeah.
If I get paralyzed and can't move my arms, legs, you might as well just shoot me.
I'm with you, Ernie, 100,000%. I've told my son, dude, I'm telling you right now, if I ever get like that, you better pour a handful of freaking drugs in my mouth and make me swallow them.
Yeah, because I couldn't live like that, man. That's not living. That's just being here.
Hey, you know that replace the disc with some new stuff? I know what you're talking about. I've seen that. A lot of motocross racers, not a lot, but it's a very common injury to become paralyzed from a dirt bike crash. Really common. And so there's
Yep.
an organization that, you know, that's for motocross racers who got hurt, not just pros, but everyday average guy. And they had a video on their webpage about that new material thing that they can actually replace the disc with. I can't think of the name of it, but I know exactly what you're talking about. I think almost what would make me think almost like a Teflon or not or oh, what is that? Oh, not foam, but like a rubbery, spongy thing or something they replace them with. They're supposed to work really well, I guess.
I got a lot of those out. Discs, vertebrae.
How did your back get so bad? I mean, that's some major stuff right there. Tilly, quit whining. Come here. What do you want?
No, it ain't nothing. It ain't got nothing to do with how bad the doctor is. Is I don't trust none of them because everybody can screw up once in their life, and it only takes once, and you're done.
And there I can take example that my good friend of mine I raced with, his stepdad went in for what they called a minor heart surgery. I forget what it was they were going to do, but it was considered routine, and that it's a common when people have it all the time and are home 2 days later or whatever. The doctor slipped and cut his heart, and it killed him. And it took a nurse to come forward and tell them what happened, or they weren't going to tell them.
Well, doctors, you do know doctors take an oath that's supposed to be to save your life, but they also take another oath to let so many people die a year.
I don't know about that one, but I know this one here wasn't a let. He literally, the nurse said she was there, attending nurse in the surgery, and he had slipped or something, and it cut his heart open, and he died. And then, so my buddy's mom gets a hold of some attorneys to see if she has a lawsuit or whatever, and the attorneys in Indianapolis told her, said, it's virtually impossible to get another doctor to testify against a doctor.
Yep, exactly.
He said that the odds of winning a malpractice suit are almost impossible. I think every surgery should be videotaped.
Yep.
Every one of them. That would solve anything, no questions asked. If something happens, you've seen it happen.
My knee doctor asked me, my joint doctor, Ryan Cohen, he asked if I would let him, record the surgery for students,
Yeah.
I said, well, sure, go for it, they got to learn too, and they might as well learn from the best,
Yep. Mom and dad's bodies go to IU Medical Center when they pass, just for that, for medical students.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Brian Cohen's hard to beat when it comes to knees and shoulders. He's the one that invented the reverse shoulder.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Indianapolis has some real good ortho surgeons, feet, ankles, up, legs, basically, because the Indy cars, when they hit the wall, they're sitting in the front and their feet are there. I don't know if you ever remember, I think it was Rick Mears crashed one time and he was sliding down the short chute and his legs were hanging out in front of the car. And I think that was the end of his career, if I remember correctly. But a lot of major foot and ankle damage in an Indy 500 car crash.
Yep. Yeah, I think I got I don't know if I still got him or if the boys has got him, a John Force. I got his autographed picture.
We had a bad crash, didn't he?
I got some, also got a NASCAR shirt. I got a whole bunch of stuff I want to get rid of, man. I got a Duck Dynasty side all at Talks.
I got
baseball cards, baseball.
Has anyone? I just read the one story about Force's crash the other week, like 2 weeks ago. He didn't pass away, did he? I don't know. I haven't seen.
I don't know. I ain't kept up with that in years.
Yeah, he was in bad shape. I know that. Hey, want to be outdoors? Did your back get bad from your job or something like that? Because I know. Good morning, Jody. I know in the cable industry we climbed telephone poles, and there were a lot of back injuries in that because that belt literally sits right at the end of your spine, kind of right at the junction of your hip and your butt almost. It's almost like you're sitting on the belt when you're up there, sort of. And there were 3 different guys I worked with ended up having back surgery, and it was directly related to climbing. And none of them ever went back to work after. That's why I won't have one. But then again, I wouldn't have it here anyway. I'd go to Indianapolis to IU if I had to have it. Good morning, Misplaced Country Girl. I don't suppose nobody's going to go out on the lake in the daylight today, are they?
It ain't. I don't think it has to do with today. I think it has to do with what date it is.
That's what I mean. Yeah, you wouldn't want to go out fishing today because every drunk idiot on earth is going to be out on the boat this afternoon.
Yep. I bet they'll have problems at Indian Lake here in Ohio.
I know. I paid for some old guy's groceries the other day with the premise that he'd pay me back. It was $81 or whatever. And when I met him yesterday, he was coming back from the reservoir. He was pulling a pontoon. He was working on it for some lady, and the shaft that runs down to the lower end of the motor broke or something, he said. I said, sounds to me like she needs to buy a new motor. He said, oh, yeah. He said, it's not. It was an older Johnson, I think. He said, it's not worth fixing.
Yeah. I got a 7.5 Merc out here that needs points put in it. It's a good little running motor. I had it on an 18-foot pontoon. It's a tiller type motor. I added a piece of PVC pipe onto the throttle handle.
Yeah.
Run it up to where I can get a hold of it to steer it, and it works great like that.
Mm-hmm. I got a brand new 3.5 horse sitting out in the garage. Actually, I got a 2-wheeler, and I took a board across it, and it's actually sitting on it. Never been started yet. Brand new.
Wow.
I had plans for it until Dad got sick,
Yeah.
But
I also got a special 40 horse out there. It's not your normal 40 horse motor. I called the company and they looked it up. They said it's more or less it's beefed up for river running on the barges and stuff, or tugboats.
We had a Mariner motor, 40 horse Mariner on a little deck boat we had. It was more of a fishing party boat thing. It didn't go fast or nothing.
Yeah.
And when we had the cabin cruiser at Salamone, they would take off in that deck boat Saturday, say about 10 o'clock in the morning, and just boat almost idle speed, a little above. And the lake was pretty long. I don't know, the lake was probably 17 miles long or whatever. And it'd take all day to boat one in and back. They'd all be 8 or 9 people in there partying and stuff. And that motor, would have been 80, I think, when they bought it. It's still on my uncle's little pontoon running today.
I think Rustic's had a phone call, Jody.
Yeah. Morning, Lou. Happy 4th, buddy.
Hey, Dan. Welcome in, buddy.
The animals, he may not just want to do that job then, to be honest with you. But he said it was something to do with the shaft runs down to the lower end or whatever. It literally broke. It took him forever to wave somebody down to come pull him in.
Hey, Uncle Lou.
Hey, that was John Order just called me. He said he was out fishing. He caught a bunch of bass, some channel cat. He said, if I'd known you was live, he said, I knew I should have looked.
Yeah.
But he was telling me that don't let y'all forget, y'all want in on that bracket for channel cat.
Man.
That tournament for that bracket system, let us know. And you can let me know, let John Order know, or JB Outdoors.
I'd like to do that one, man. I just don't have anywhere, or I can't guarantee that I can go, actually.
Yeah.
Because I'd only be able to do fish once a month,
Hey, Jody. I'm fishing, caught one about 2 pounds an hour or so ago. Awesome. Uncle Lou said, Bugster, tater cakes. Yeah, we were just talking about it, and he said, let y'all know to contact him on Facebook, John Order, and or let me know if y'all want in on this bracket thing so we can get the brackets all set up.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea. take a couple weeks to finish it, but it'd still be cool.
Yeah, because if Bobby wants in on it, we know he catches channel cat.
You don't have to have Facebook to get Messenger. I didn't know that because
No,
I've never had a Facebook before.
no, you can download Messenger.
Really? Can you do it on a computer? Well, I suppose you could.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look into this. I didn't know that. Boy, that'd save me missing out on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I stay logged out of Facebook and I get all kind of messenger messages.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I've never had or Facebook. I've used Mom a few times to communicate with someone. I think I communicated with Uncle Lou with hers when I bought a pole years back.
it's like Curtis sent me his number and I've done lost it. Wrote it down somewhere and I can't find it.
I
So I
texted
can
to
put
you.
him on
I got
text.
it.
I sent him the link to Facebook Messenger.
Hmm.
That was no, I don't know. It's not nobody. All that's not when we fish. We fish 5 hours a time. 2 bites and caught 1 fish. Hey, he's caught one.
Yeah, no skunk. I sit there all day. Monday was it or Sunday? One of the two. I think it was Monday, and caught one largemouth bass because I had one pole with night crawlers on it. Yes, you did, Joyce. No, Dad's back to sleep already.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, very good. You have no idea. It's weird. He came home from the nursing home Tuesday, up walking around, feeling great. And I kept telling him, Pop, you need to slow down, sit down a little bit. You're doing too much. I'm telling you, you're doing too much. He won't listen to nobody. Sure enough, next day he hurts all over and can't get out of the chair.
Oh,
And he don't remember being up walking around the next day because of the dementia, you know. And I'm like, Pop, I told you this was going to happen.
I wonder why he's so sober.
Yeah.
It sound like me. I go out and bust myself up and one day and then have to sit around and
Yep.
move slow the rest of the day, maybe 2.
Yep. But yeah, he won't listen anyway, so it don't really matter, you know what I mean? I could tell him over and over and over.
Yep.
I'm sure you do, Lou, I'm sure. But I forgot he's got it in one of his shoulders, and that's what was hurting him so bad last night. He couldn't help me get him up. He couldn't help me get him up, and it was almost. I was one step away from calling an ambulance to come and help me.
Bobby. Yeah. So got that bracket tournament coming up. So if y'all want to get in this channel cat tournament, it's not by the weight, it's by the amount of fish, going by numbers. Hey, let me know through Messenger or something that you want in on it, and or John Order on Facebook or JV Outdoors, because we're gonna put all the names on a wheel and we're gonna match everybody up. Whoever comes up, boom, 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 get that filled and get her done. After we get it filled
Yeah,
up,
y'all
it's
need
on.
to do a live when you make the brackets. That'd be cool when you spin the wheel and to pair everybody up.
Oh yeah, we might do that. Yep.
Oh yeah, you should. It'd be like the NCAA brackets for the March Madness.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be cool. Just a live broadcast of setting the brackets up.
Yep. It's single round elimination. If you lose, you lose. Next person moves up. Hey, 420 Productions. Good morning. And if it got 2 people come up there and the one don't show, boop, you move up.
Yeah,
Morning, 420.
that's why I can't sign up because there may be times I wouldn't be able to make it. I could probably sleep most of the day, to be honest with you, but I don't want to, so I'm making myself get up and stay up. I
Now
may
too,
go out.
get enough people to get the brackets all set up this month, next month, and I think he's wanting to start either the middle of next month or 1st of September when it's a little cooler. I don't know. They're still trying to work out everything, make sure everything they got everything lined up. He's learning to do donuts. 420 Productions. Good morning, good morning. Tell John email me.
Hey, Dan, you know donuts is just the start. Give
Yeah.
him time.
Willie's.
Yep.
Jumps.
That's the funnest thing to do on a dirt bike, in my opinion, is ride Willie's.
Yeah, I did that a couple times.
Me and my buddies, they have these things they're called dual sports, and it's what old dirt bike racers do instead of racing nowadays. And they usually have about 150 miles with about a 60-40 split between road and trail, and we'd go on them. And the easiest way to learn to pop Willie's on a dirt bike is going uphill. That's where you start. Not a big steep uphill, but an incline. And it's easier to pop the wheelie and find that spot. And that's all we do is on the dual sports all day long, popping wheelies and riding wheelies.
Trying to hold it in that spot though is
That's the key.
You got to get used to it.
Yeah,
That 100.
You can't settle this well for the rest of them. You just got to use different bait.
Yeah, he will. One thing about it, until they get hurt, they have no fear.
Yeah.
Hey, Danimals, if you need any information on getting him into racing, get with me, dude. I've done it my whole life since 1973. That's what the 22 is in my name. I got a picture of me on my little dirt bike in 73 with the number 22 on it. And there's multiple kinds of racing, and the one I recommend is called the Hare Scrambles. It's through the woods. It's not a motocross race where you're jumping and everything. And it's usually for little kids. It starts at 5 years old on little automatics. And it goes from there. And it's usually like, I think the little guys race for 45 minutes or so on about a 3-mile trail around the woods. The trail's small enough that, and the way it's laid out, you as the parent can cut back and forth across and always have your eye on your kid, you know what I mean, for when they're learning. And that's, in my opinion, the best kind of racing to start a kid out in.
Yeah, Unc, we got a few of them around here too.
Oh, yep.
Well, neighbor kid down here across the creek, he started out real little running 4-wheelers, man. He does pretty good for his age. I mean, him and the other neighbor boy, they was bringing home first, second, and third place every time they went.
I bet you money they're doing Hare Scrambles races too. Well, they could be racing motocross, but motocross will get you hurt bad.
Well, that's what he does on the 4-wheeler is the motocross type.
Does he? Yeah. I have a friend in Georgia that was a national quad racer, and he got his kid into it for years till his kid joined the Marines.
Yeah, the one video I had of the one neighbor boy, he went and bought him a dirt bike here. I think it was last month. Him and another boy, so he's going to probably be doing both.
That's cool. I know a lot of the races I go to, they'll race the quads on Saturday and then race the dirt bikes on Sunday.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing, how it works for him. I know it's Saturday he races. I started in it, but it didn't last long for me.
I'll tell you what impresses me is I've seen videos of these guys popping and riding wheelies on dresser or baggers, what they call them, Harleys.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you that I don't care who you are, that's impressive. Because
He's
that's a
better than
big, heavy
normal.
motorcycle.
He rode a Harley. He make that dude ride a wheelie on it.
I couldn't imagine popping a wheelie on a Harley.
I couldn't imagine wrecking one of them. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, boy, you start scratching them saddlebags and stuff up. Heck yeah. Little guy, are you cleaning Tilly's ears, buddy? He's a good boy. That's a good boy today. Little guy's about 1.5 years old and discovered humping. He's been driving Tilly crazy humping her. I'm going to have to get him fixed.
There you go. Take him to the lady.
Hey, huh? Where'd you go, buddy? There he is. That's a good man. That's my little guy right there. He's a good boy. He said, Dad, I can't help it. I'm a horny little guy. I can't help it. I'm young, man. I'm a teenager now, so I'm out here trying to hit it. If I was smart, I'd get up here and go get mowing before the rain comes.
I'll tell you what, it was supposed to have started yesterday at 2 o'clock. It didn't start until after 7 last night. More like around 8 o'clock.
8922, my buddy that I raced with my whole life, one of my best friends, he's got a Quadzilla. You know what I'm talking about? It's a Suzuki 500 two-stroke. And he had his set up, actually, believe it or not, for drag racing.
Yeah, 922, I had a Banshee here. I cleaned the carburetors and everything, put it back together, put a new cable on it, fired it up. Daggone thing run good. I got on it and started it up, rode it, and all of a sudden it goes full blast. I don't know what happened, man. Full throttle.
Yeah, it sucked air on the intake.
And I was pointed at the shed. They wouldn't know where to go. And I shut it off and it wouldn't quit running. So I didn't know what to do, but eased out on the clutch a little bit and hope and pray it didn't take.
I stomp on the brake, front and back.
I wasn't even thinking it happened so quick.
When I was a little kid, that's what Dad told me on my little Yamaha 60. I think I was 9. And he said, now, if you ever get in trouble, just remember, just stomp on that back brake and it'll stop you. And mine actually stuck wide open because the throttle cable pulled the needle in the carburetor up too far. And when it went to get down, the needle was loose. And it, instead of going down in the little jet there, it actually hit beside it and was stuck.
Yeah, got cockeyed in it.
I can see Ernie sitting there like wide open to be cutting donuts out there. Miss Chrisley, what's he doing out there? Ernie's out there, help, help.
I'll tell you what,
gas.
She seen me wreck one time. Boy come down, says, I made some whoops down there at behind the house on the track. I said, you try them out? He said, no. And it doesn't rain for 2 days, real hard. And I wasn't thinking. I went down there. He said, you're going to be the first. I said, okay. When I crossed over the back creek into the track, I nailed it and went down through there and hit them. Yeah, I hit it all right. I went up in the air, and when I come down a little more tilted to the back than front. And it eat me up from from the bottom of my butt all the way up my back.
Yep.
But I did it. That wasn't the first time. We like playing in snow.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Ernie. I'm laughing at the image. You hanging over.
What happened, boy, was about halfway sick that day. And when I got up, I stuck my hand down my back and pulled out blood. Chrissy said, you all right? I said, I'm bleeding. He started laughing down there. He got laughing so much he got sick. But he took his uncle's tractor and made us a path in the snow around through there, and we rode down there in the winter.
Jody, I got my first dirt bike. I was 18. I was out there in Arizona, and it was a 250 to take a PR. And I think it's what it was. I can't remember. Anyway,
There you go.
popped that clutch, it took up. It threw me off back up. And I still had my hand on the handlebars, right? And I'm running behind this bike, trying to get stopped. And dawned on me, hit the clutch. I hit the clutch, hit the brake, and fell down and jumped back on and took off. I was like, hey, you doing that? Willie.
You can't give up, Jody. You gotta get back on it.
Yeah.
Chrissy learned her how to ride a dirt bike. She climbed the front steps, and I went around the house, and there she was sitting there with the bike in her hand, and it bouncing up and down on the front door.
Right now.
But she learned how to ride. We put her on a 900 custom bike that my buddy made. And he let her ride him around the block.
Yeah.
He cut the frame and everything and welded it all back together and made this bike. It was nice.
I got rid of the bike. I wound up getting me a 4-seat sand buggy with a small block 400 on the front of it. And
That sounds good.
I'm just like, I'm ready you are. I'm just so tired. I was so, that's everything. I just want to die. I'm not old, I'm old, but I'm not affected yet. I must be laying on my ear.
People go back when I was young. I was at about 30 the last time I got over. Popped the wheelie all right, landed on my back and about took off.
Yep. That's what happens, Jody.
I'm gonna ding his head. Move, little guy. Little guy left your present.
I think I've got the window. Got them ramps back of the truck. They go to ride the bike up. They give a little too much fuel. They go up there to hit the back of the cab. The bike slams the back of the cab, messes it up, and he goes flying over the top.
The other guy left your present.
Little fucker.
Yeah.
I don't
He
know.
go pee. He went out and pee earlier.
He might have done that later. I wanted it over mine
No, I didn't.
I'm gonna jump back down and chat.
last night.
I'll fix that.
Yes.
Anyway, I got stuff I got to get here. I got to get done. Get ready for that party this weekend. So
Have a good one. Enjoy yourself, man.
have a happy 4th of July weekend. Y'all be safe out there. Whether you're on the waters, watch other people. You know what you're going to be doing, so make sure you keep your head on swivel and watch other people.
Exactly.
Everybody.
Appreciation Society. And that's entertainment.